What's up, guys? Sammy D here. It's Kart Life, and back again with another quick reaction about this newly announced Mario Brothers tour, because I did the video last night at midnight when the tour came out. Some of y'all have seen it, but I've been thinking about it some more since it came out, and specifically the track and the spotlight characters that have finally appeared on Twitter. I want to give a few more thoughts on it. So a couple things. First of all, the idea of a tour based on a former game or something from the Nintendo canon rather than a city or a season like Spring Tour or something like this is actually pretty exciting for me, because there's tour ideas I've had about Mario Odyssey, like an Odyssey tour or Sunshine tour, things like this, that if this is received well by the players and fans, they could do things like this in the future, and that's always a good sign. So that has me a little excited. Plus, when it comes to reskins, and I'll get to the characters in a second, but these are the kind of reskins I would want. More on this in a second, but less seasonal based reskins and more like skins that have to do with the game's histories and the history of the Mario games. So I'll talk really quick about the track that it's showing us, and then a little bit about the spotlights that have been shown on Twitter. So for the track, it's clearly another Mario circuit in the SNES style, but I looked back through the Super Mario Kart Mario circuits. There is a Mario Circuit 4, and it's very twisty and turny with a lot of turns packed in, kind of like this picture looks. But there's not these two jump sections. You can see in the pictures there are two jump sections that go over these Mario Brother arcade looking platforms with blocks. So they might have just added those jumps into the existing, but it looks like a completely new Mario circuit that's actually not one of the Super Mario Kart Mario circuits. So we'll see. But yeah, it's clearly the same, template and layout. So it will be a new track. That's good news. There'll be a new player XP and all that stuff. But, you really kind of you think about, okay, if this is a Mario Brothers homage to the original arcade game, it's kind of a shame that they don't go with a couple of tracks they really could have remade for the game. Mario Raceway from N64 is a wonderful fan favorite Mario Kart 64 track that it is very much in the vein of the classic Mario imagery with the original kind of mushroom and pipe imagery. And there's also Piranha Plant Slide, which was for Mario Kart 7 on DS, I believe. And the thing is, they've been porting all these DS tracks in because they're kind of easy to port in. They don't have as much memory. They're not as big. They're not as 3D and multi-level. And so, honestly, it's a shame that Piranha Plant Slide wasn't used for the Mario Brothers tour. It seems like a no-brainer. You have the subterranean sections a la the original Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers. So that would have been really cool to see, They clearly are having trouble creating a lot of new tracks. They clearly require a lot of memory and development, and I'm not knocking them, for not producing these massive new tracks necessarily. It's a little disappointing. They clearly put together the most basic new track they could with the given Super Mario Kart ported Mario Circuit tracks and elements. But I think it is a new track, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, even a little more effort could have gone into, for example, make this track, right, with the Mario Circuit template. But what if you made it nighttime and put a little of the subterranean Super Mario Brothers music in there, all that, just to give it a completely different feel, but based on the old arcade game with a simple recoloring of the sky and lighting. You could make a nighttime version. I really don't see why they don't do more of these weather or day and night variations. It seems like an easy way to change up the tracks. That would have been cool. But we're in once again the same world of the Mario Circuit that we've had for 3 different tracks now, but not Mario Circuit 4 from SNES, unless they totally rework it, and then it's basically not that. So there are going to be some jumps. Should be fun for trick levels or whatever they do with it. I am looking forward to a new Mario Circuit track. Now, one other thing to say before talking about the spotlights is, I realized, thanks to some posts online, that March 10th has been, historically in recent years, Nintendo's Mario Day. MAR for March plus 10, 10 spells out Mario. So March 10th, 310 has always been Mario with the 10 day. So this tour actually ends on March 10th. If we had thought about that a little bit, if I had looked at the calendar and realized that, I probably could have predicted they might do something special with Mario for this new tour. I didn't catch it, but now it makes a little sense. Just like Valentine's Day Valentine's Tour ends on Valentine's Day. This is ending on March 10th. So there might be some surprise on March 10th as a gift. Who knows? You can always hope they might do something crazy with Mario. There were finally Spotlight silhouettes released. We kind of knew with just the announcement at midnight that there'd be a Mario and Luigi Spotlight. Probably it's the Mario Brothers Tour. And we do see the silhouettes here, and they are not 8-bit, so you can rule that out. They're the classic Mario and Luigi molds or sculpts or whatever. And you can't tell anything about these silhouettes, just that they're clearly new colorways. Now, like I was saying, I don't want all these seasonal. I don't want Luigi like bobsled or whatever. I don't need season-specific reskins. I want reskins of Mario and Luigi and the classic characters that actually refer to the old games. Like, that is really exciting for me. So, if this is Mario Brothers Tour, and by the platforms that we see in the track, we can kind of conclude it's Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers. So we're going back to the original arcade game, those simple platforms with Mario and Luigi. And for that game, as you see in this wonderful key art that I've always been totally crazy about, this illustration style, Mario and Luigi actually have these totally different colorways for their clothes. So it was before the Mario and Luigi with the red shirt and blue overalls. In this case, he's got them reversed. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, and Luigi's got a cool like brown and orange kind of color scheme, or green. Anyway, you can see right here, I actually have these figures you can see that I think Band Presto put out in Japan. Now you can get them maybe in the States or maybe on eBay, but I love these character designs. So if these two new Mario and Luigi reskins are just new colorways of Mario and Luigi in these colors, man, I am really going to want these. I love, like in Pokemon Go, you have the shinies with the alternate colors. I've always loved all the different colorways for Mario and Luigi and references to the actual games. This would be like getting a Sunshine Mario or a Galaxy Mario with the red and black outfit. So if this is the case, man, and especially if Mario and Luigi are broken up into the two pipes, so week 1's Mario and week 2 is Luigi, man, I'm really going to be wanting to pull for these. I don't know what I'm going to do. I only got 2 10 pulls right now, barely. And I don't know, it's my birthday next week. We're going to hopefully be doing some birthday pipe pulls. So we'll see if I might throw a few bucks towards it. Who knows, just as a treat. We'll see what we have. But that's what I'm thinking. And how about this? Here's a big thing I realized that could be extremely cool for this tour. You have Mario and Luigi in the new colorways, presumably. We don't know about karts and gliders yet, but that might be cool too. I would like to see what kind of karts and gliders they come up with that kind of fit the Mario Brothers classic style. We already have the pipe frame, so it should seem like something basic and simple, but like classic and like retro feeling. It could be very cool. But what I'm thinking for an item is like, so coin blocks would be kind of expected. There are coins in the original Mario Brothers. You see all these coin blocks in there, but we already have a lot of coin block characters. They're kind of getting to be almost too many of them to make them feel special and rare anymore. So if Mario and Luigi both have the coin box, that might be to be expected. But what if they introduced a new item that has appeared before, but really deserves a great comeback, and this is the perfect time for it? What is the item from Mario Brothers, the original arcade game, that made all the difference in the world for your game? That's right, the POW block. How cool would it be to introduce the POW block to Mario Kart Tour? Especially, so what happens is basically it's like using a super horn where it creates a effect on it. It hurts everyone around you, but in this case the POW block actually knocks out everyone on the track, kind of like lightning would. So like even if you're in first, you get a POW and it shakes everyone, causes them to spin out, and leaves items and coins behind, whatever everyone's losing, and you can go clean up. I mean, imagine a POW block frenzy. That would be so fun and powerful. And if they had POW block, classic Mario item, totally appropriate for Mario Brothers from the game exactly. This would be totally perfect. I'm really, really hoping that might happen. So you heard it here first, POW block. That's my prediction. Oh, please happen. Okay. And then, of course, we often get a third character, right? Usually in these tour, a couple times they've teased the third character, like when Birdo was seen in the background of the holiday tour in New York. We don't see any clues in here, unless I'm missing them. Sometimes I do notice the clue way after the fact, but I wonder if there's a third character that might come out this tour that isn't a reskin, that is a new character, finally. And by the way, the new character wish list that I'm working on is coming very soon. Almost done with it. I think next week sometime I'll be posting it. I'm really excited to share it with y'all. could this be the time that DK Jr. from the original Super Mario Kart comes into the fold? We're in the original Super Nintendo Mario Kart track style. We have original arcade era reference with the tour with Mario Brothers. Of course, Donkey Kong Jr. is not in Mario Brothers, but Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. were from the same era. DK Jr., of course, was one of the original racers in the original Super Mario Kart for SNES. So it could be amazing if DK Jr. finally entered the game here. More on that in my character wish list. So that's all I got today. Just wanted to get some extended thoughts on the Mario Brothers tour. It's got a few of my friends excited. It's got a few of my other friends bummed out because it's not a new locale, but I think it's going to be cool. I love these reskins of the classic characters, especially when they're references to actual games. So let's look forward to those colorways. Hope you're doing well in ranked this weekend. And we will talk to you probably Tuesday night. I will do a new video with the unveiling of the new tour, and we'll see if any of these predictions come true. So cross your fingers for the PAL block, and smash that like and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. Thanks so much for the subscribers. Trying to get to 100 by Tuesday night. Why not? All right, it'll be fun. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. It's Sammy D with Kart Life out.